Welcome back. I got all the water out. I'm just about done filling in the floor at the rate of burning rocks into stone and then converting that to these things. With the lighting, I think I've got the monster problem more or less handled, except for the slimes. And that gave me a neat idea. I think this whole house is in a, deep ocean, which I'm pretty sure is snow friendly. I think if you build a snowman, last I knew, I haven't done it lately, but if you build a snowman in a kind of an ocean biome, it'll produce snow. It won't melt or not actually drop anything or paint any snow onto the ground. And the reason I'm thinking about it is snow, I think, acts as carpet. I think if there's, I could be wrong, if you have snow layers on the ground, like actual thin things, you can, not this, you can, it'll prevent anything from spawning on top of it. I'm not sure why I'm thinking that, it just sounds right. It might not be, the more I think about it, because it seems like in, whatever actual snow biomes, like those rabbits and things tend to spawn, that might be, I don't know, what happened here? It's confusing. Anyway. Oh, I know what happened. The game has been glitching a bit lately. I was tearing through gravel with this shovel, which is really fast, and I think occasionally things just went invisible without... same thing happened in the desert, where I was smacking sand so quickly that it would lose its visibility, but not actually go anywhere. It just just became irksome invisible boundary thingies. Anyway, I just want to finish this damned floor because I'm officially tired of doing this. Although, even with running up and down the ladder to get more, cooked rocks, this is vastly superior in unboringness than, even once I started using ladders and smaller sections to sponge out the whole this whole room, it still was just painfully boring to keep doing. It took hours, lots of real actual hours. That, I mean, we're up to almost 1100 days now, so it wasn't rapid. Anyway, here's what I'm thinking. I don't think there's anywhere this thing can go. It can't climb ladders, right? So, first of all, let's have a snowman. Poof. And there's snow beneath him, that's what I want to see. I probably, just go away. I could probably cage at least one of these so that I always have snow handy, but I'm pretty sure that I don't think anything will happen. I mean, assuming we still get slimes in here, there's one. I guess thinking about it, I don't know for sure whether snowmen will attack slime blocks. I don't know if I've ever seen it happen. But if it does, then good. Don't step forward. That's more than I can have. Okay. Oh, this is my favorite part of this new thing, is that you can just... It is so much faster this way. The old way of having to pick up slots of, 16 and... oh wow, there's just about... No, it's not. I need a little more than a stack of snow to finish off. Do I have room for that? Maybe, yeah. Okay, bye. Oh, that's not quite... Well, it doesn't matter. I don't necessarily need 60 or 33 more snowmen. I just... It's cool. That's an evenish number. 51. I think you can just... I'm pretty sure you can put these guys right next to each other and we'll be fine. I've done it before, although not recently, so I don't know if any rules have changed. Oops. Bad news. Okay, well, I'll have that in a sec, I guess. Yeah, last time I tried really doing a snowman army like this was, that was really stupid. A few years ago, I, was in I did a map that was, just kind of well, I didn't cause it, but I spawned into a random map that was, just a huge, series of Arctic biomes. So it was like a cold beach next to a icy lake. I don't know what but it was just massive. So all I had to work with was, well, snow and evergreens and whatever rocks I could pick up, and then the sun set and the monsters came out. This is before we had strays. So it was just skeletons and zombies and creepers, the usual. But I managed to find pumpkins within 100 meters of spawn, and the game quickly... Are these melting? Oh, the lights are melting. Of course. Well, that's cool, whatever. Anyway, I wound up, by the end of the first game week, I had a pretty thriving industry. I got the basic tools that I was going to need on the first night. Found like a dozen pumpkins all in one place, so I started building snowmen real quick. And they actually just defended the perimeter against skeletons, and then I suddenly had bones, and I was able to throw together a really fast... Basically what I have up wherever the hell I am now, upstairs, with the pumpkin farm. I had a pretty big pumpkin farm that was shielded to prevent the water in the middle from freezing. And so yeah, pretty soon I had hundreds of skeletons just destroying my frame rate, but also destroying everything coming toward me. And then sometimes the monsters won, and that just gave me snowballs, because when these things die, they give you back some of their materials. Had pumpkins growing the whole time, so I was able to just chop those up and smack them onto snow blocks. Anyway, this is going to be my, apparently my snow level, which I've decided is a level that I'm going to have. I should probably either fill in more wall here or replace some of this stuff with the cobblestone. It just looks ugly. But, oh damn, it's the middle of the night too. Wait, yes! Awesome, they do in fact attack those. Good. Well there, now I've got a hobby. And I got 7 slots. Let me get a few of these together. And I'm gonna have like 2 left over. Yeah, I'll probably start some out over here somewhere. Oh, idiot. I did it again, didn't I? I keep thinking... I keep forgetting to double because they're 2 blocks high. Alright, so now I need 2 more. No, I only needed 1 more. That's okay, whatever. Because, Heh. You know what, whatever. Come here. I just did that the hell again. How am I doing this? It's just dumb. Give me 2 of these damn things. Okay. And I'm not too worried about the pumpkins because I can get those back from upstairs. Which, you know, at this point is something of a walk, but that's okay. I have enough down here that they'll survive for a while, and that you still after that. You guys aren't terribly effective at killing things. I think they may have gotten nerfed. Because they were just slaughtering skeletons and things back in that ice biome world. But I don't know which of these 2 is going to win, but I guess then there's these 3 as backup. I'm not even sure where the slime chunks are. I assume there's at least... there goes my voice, how fun. I assume there's at least 2 of them within this whole... I mean, there probably are just statistically, but the whole time I was draining it out and exposing land, I was getting a lot of slimy, you know, Myxomycetus, these guys. Oh, nuts, he knows about me. Well, you know what, fine, there's more guys over here, so if you're stupid enough to follow me. And you really are, aren't you? Kinda. Are you epileptic? Anyway. See, I think there's a couple of places in here that these things can just sort of spawn. Oh, I still have to be 32 blocks away, so... How dark is this? 6. So we could actually get normal monsters in the corners. Which, you know, annoyingly, I'm somewhat used to. I could probably... I still have some of these. I could probably start thinking toward the ceiling of this place. I don't have any lights on me is the problem. Mostly I'll be doing this from, you know, up there. It's just... I was standing here and I could reach, so why not? Alright, so... And then this is above 40. This is at 43, so... as of now, that's the only layer, the only level that, apart from way down on 12, that slimes can spawn onto. I suppose, as I go further down to where there are, in fact, no levels right now, those will all allow for slimes too, but, oh, hello. Anyway. Yeah, all of these, and then I did, to look at them, this ceiling, which is also a floor, which is my storage room, is 57. Are there any monsters I should know about in here? And it's nighttime, so they could be anywhere. So then this level is 52, 47 is here, 42, and then this is, well, snow, but apart from the snow, 37. So followed by 32, 27, 22, 17, and then 12 is already done, so that gives me, despite the, you know, suspended ceiling thing here in the storage room, which makes it only 3.5 blocks tall, which incidentally I got some Endermen in here. And further incidentally, I gotta do something about upstairs. I can't show you right now because there's monsters everywhere. Remind me in 5 minutes. Oh, where I added a layer of like dirt above, like here. The Endermen that are just spawning, because that's what they do, keep ending up here and taking the perimeter dirt wall, so the little courtyard looking things are constantly flooding, which I guess prevents monsters from spawning, but also they're stealing my dirt, and I don't want them to. I'm intending to fill in those things with dirt, with grass, dirt, ultimately. What do you got? It's like rumble snow. It's like rumble fish, but why was it rumble fish? Suddenly can't figure out why the hell it was called that. I get the rumble part, but what's fish? I don't know. Maybe it means like newbie, before newbie was a term in the, well, the film was in the 80s. I'm not sure when the book came out, probably the 60s, thinking about it. Kill him. Kill something. I have 10. These, I've had those, I think I had those all along. Wait. Did he become smaller? No. Are you guys, like, bad at this? I thought you could kill things. I can't even see around you. Feels like they're going after Rodney King. Which is probably insensitive, but on the bright side, I don't care. Oh, idiot. How do mouse buttons work? I'm pretty sure I can tear some of this up and expect it to come back soon enough. I don't know if I can pick it all up, though. I might be out of space. I am out of space. Okay, well, that's cool. I can do this. Just because it wouldn't be the worst plan to have a bunch of this stuff in reserve. There will probably come a day when... I don't know if... oh, nuts. So what happened to the little one that you were killing? Remember how that worked? And why aren't these melting on the light? Why are they melting in general? Is that just because of the lights? I don't know what's going on. It's all oceanic. It should be every inch of this room, every centimeter, every meter, square meter, is deep ocean. There shouldn't be... It's not like there's a desert biome lurking in here. I guess it's just the lights are melting this stuff. That's alright. It doesn't really matter if it melts. I just... My larger concern was generally hoping that these guys... Oh, no, that's a snowball. I did that. Could kill slimes, and I guess... I'm not convinced they can kill slimes. I know snowballs got nerfed in general at some point. It used to be technically possible to kill the dragon with snowballs. It's stupid. It took forever, and you know, would probably die trying, but nuts. They've since you know, yeah, nerfed, declawed snowballs to the extent that they're the best use I've ever seen for them in modern terms was back in like Skygrid. You could collect them and use them to knock monsters off of just floating cubes. Get rid of them that way. You can do that with eggs though, so it's, you know, who cares? Kill. Please kill. And he found me. Yeah, kill him. Okay, they want to kill it. They just suck. No! Pretend I'm not here. No, don't do that. You'll despawn. Make dead? I don't understand. I could kill this thing with my sword. I'm pretty sure I could kill this thing with my shovel with one smack. I mean, I could hit it with food a couple of times. It would, well, not die, but, you know, break into the harmless. What I want to know, A, is whether they'll attack the harmless ones. Because, even though they do attack, they don't cause any damage, and that might be what sets these guys off. But at this point, I'm just wondering if they're actually capable of hurting it. I don't think there's any... No, I can't think of any way that I can, like, F3 and see how much damage this thing can take before it dies. Well, I suppose there'll be more. Let me... If I can get near this thing, well, I guess if I wait long enough, it'll come to me. Let me break him into pieces and see if... Okay, they still care about those, even though those are harmless. So I'm happy with that. I just don't know if it's going to do anything more than lead to hilarious early 60s street fight animation. Kill! There's so many of you. You should be able to do this. But you're not. Boringest street fight ever. Yeah, they're, yeah. Okay, so I'm mostly watching this one right now. It doesn't matter which one I'm watching, I just... I would think if they were able to kill these things or harm them in any countable way, I would be seeing evidence of it. I guess if nothing else, it's an entertaining distraction. If I come down here and there's slimes jumping around, they'll have better things to worry about than me. I don't even care that much. It's just slimes. They're relatively... The only time they're not really pretty harmless is like... Well, a minute ago I went downstairs. Oh, speaking of minutes, it's been 5. You know, in like a flat world, you can really get overrun by slimes, particularly toward the beginning of the game. Well, that's different than Ready, but anyway. I'm just wondering if I don't see any water, so this one's good. I had to replace like 5 or 6 of these. The whole time I was down there doing the spongy thing, the Endermen were apparently just up here destroying my house. This one has a witch in it, but otherwise looks intact. What did you hit me with? Slowness? What did I'll find out in a minute. Eyeballs and... how do you... is it... no, it's not. It's this. Slowness. I don't even know what that means. I mean, am I particularly... yeah, it might be slowed down a bit, actually. I usually don't bother with witches much. Like, you know, if I can avoid them, I just do. I don't like them. They don't give me... the only time witches really give me a lot is if I can get a lot of witches. Then I can get like redstone out of them. So like in that Skyblock map, witches were great because it was the only place I could reliably, apart from buying the stuff from villagers, it was the only place to get redstones. And I got a lot of them. And since I was able to trade up redstones into like, what, sapphires, lapis, etc. to get diamonds and obsidian and stuff, it was, there was a purpose in having witches just falling to their death the whole time. It was, if you haven't seen that, have a look. I've got a playlist for it somewhere, so just click username, track down playlists. I think you can still do that. I don't know. I'm pretty sure. Oh, you know what, I'm actually... as I record this, thinking about it, I'm still uploading episodes because... oh, whoa, hello. Yeah, like those, if there were... you know, imagine 50 or 60 of those things coming at you in a flat world on the first day that you're still looking for a damned village. That's when slimes become dangerous. Depending what the snowmen do with wandering around, I might get a pretty cool pattern over time. Hi. And depending what these big slimes do, I might have less snowmen. Alright, so things that are that big can happen because, yeah, I've got a floor that's 4 meters, or a ceiling 4 meters off the floor. That's room enough for these things to happen. On which note, I suppose, once I get done with all this, to the actual basement down on 12, I'm going to end up raising the ceiling down there to 17, which means I'll get pretty big slimes in that room, too. The good news is I can do it the right way now. I can just go down from up here instead of hacking into the ceiling and unpleasantly discovering lava packets or whatever. Alright, I don't doubt that the big slime can kill the snowmen. I don't see any snowballs on the ground. But that doesn't mean there aren't any. They may be dying off down there without my knowledge. Let me see if I can... no, I was stupid. Well. Have you, any casualties? Any confirmed kills? Anything? No? I don't know. Do I have room for... let me make sure I know where I stand on snowballs before I get into this. I don't see any evidence that anyone's ever killed anything. I don't know if the snowmen are getting killed. I don't see... and they're still chasing small ones. I don't know if they're the same small ones. This may be nothing more than just something to watch. Oh, there's a creeper. I don't care. I could probably get rid of it, though, because in the event that the snowmen somehow anger it, I suppose it could blow something out, and who wants that? Yeah, I like the natural, well, the artificial lighting causing a natural pattern. It's neat. hi. I don't care. Well, there, and we're actually over time now, so I don't know if this is gonna lead to any... I don't really care. It's not like I need the slime balls or the snowballs for that. Well, the snowballs I can get with a shovel. As long as I've got at least a snowman, and that's not too hard to make because I've got backup snow here. Which I'm actually going to go ditch into a snowball, or a snow block. Yeah, I was thinking about that with all of these crates. I probably could fill them all up. If I, for example, yeah, thinking about it, let's just do this. I'll fill this halfway up, and I'll make a note of it. Are you kidding? What the hell just happened? You can't put snowballs in those? As you can see, I've never actually tried. What if I hold shift? Okay. I don't know if you have to hold shift, but it seems safe. And then I'll just put this here as a spillover for building materials, I guess. I don't know if it's possible. The only way I'm going to get snow is if I shovel it up off the ground. I guess, granting the corners are really dark anyway, I might coax or build a snowman into each corner and, like, fence it there so it can't go anywhere. And then, that'll be a place I can just go down and, you know, smack at its feet and pick up all the snow I want. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna produce anything. Probably I can't. What the hell is that? There might be a snowball, like, trapped in the wall. Oh, there's a guy right under me, I guess, throwing stuff over there. They throw pretty far. Hi. I don't know. Find out over time, I guess. Maybe. Probably. The problem is if there is anything on the floor, I don't know if I can see it from up here. Like a spinning entity, pick-upable thing. Doesn't really matter. But we got this, so... That's one more step toward completing a map that by definition kind of can never be completed. It's something to watch. It's like Minecraft television. I can just stand here and watch this, you know, simulation of whatever the hell it is. The Rumble, I guess. Yeah. So, I'll do that for a while and see if anything comes of it, and otherwise I'll just see you next time. So, bye.